about me. They would just want, like, content is what they care
If you
about.
look good saying your content, I just think it.
You know? Anyway.
All right.
So there was this guy that came in the bar last night. That's what I was going to tell you about.
Are you on?
And we're all kind of sitting there, we're like,
Random.
That was totally random and not anything that with my wife.
That's forever.
They're deep about how this was their open relationship. Wife, and he didn't even have to be there. Right. He didn't even have to be there. Like, she could sleep with whoever. And the girl that was at the bar, she goes, well, where's your wife? We're like, so all this quality entertainment that you provided her, and it really didn't get you anywhere. Yeah, it was really funny. And then we asked him, we were like, does it always have to be a guy? And he's like, oh yeah, it does. And we're like, well, what about like her and another woman? He's like, well, I've seen that too. I mean, we've done that, and that's pretty cool. But I really just like her with another guy.
Don't fix me up with this. Just saying.
Then, because he goes, I said, well, what if he goes, well, sometimes we would bring, you know, whatever, she and the wife would be going at it, whatever. And I'm like, so what if she and the wife stop and say, okay, now it's y'all's turn? He goes, I'm not gay.
I don't think he knows what he is. I don't know.
Okay, we're like, really? Because that's now just odd. Like,
but what I really want to know is, what does he drink? Because that's going to tell me more about him
Bud
than
Light.
anything.
Bud Light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No go. He'd been a whiskey guy.
Bouncing all over the place. Now I'm not even in focus anymore. There I am. Yeah. It's crazy. It was interesting. I was like, all right, can we go now?
It's a PSA, don't drink Bud Light.
Well, you can drink Bud Light. Just probably is not going to secure your marriage if you choose to let your wife has, you know, threesomes with random men. It's probably not going to guarantee you a long, healthy relationship.
Not at all.
Do you ever? I don't know. Like, how does that even come into play? Like, do you just one day you're like putting away groceries, and then you're like, you know what, honey? You know what I've always wanted to see? You getting railroaded by a total stranger.
Yes, I do think that happens.
Is that like
putting away the groceries is a comfortable moment,
right?
And the time
she's
right,
like,
it's now or never, honey.
I've never thought about that. Let's try it.
Or you just got nothing left to lose.
Let's go to some bar tonight and let's see if we can find us somebody.
So let me share this with you.
Okay.
So I was in Austin the other day, and a client of mine, also happens to be a friend, who'd gone through a divorce,
Right.
second marriage, midlife crisis, all that good stuff. She invited me to a party. I was like, yeah, that might be nice. I'll grab my friends. We'll stop by this party. What can we bring?
Mm-hmm.
Right? She said, well, I'm going to go ahead and send you the rules. And I said, the rules, right? I laughed. I thought she was being funny. She goes, you need to sign this agreement before you're allowed to enter into the house, and everybody needs to sign one. And I said, well, my God, what kind of party is that? And she's like, it's a surprise birthday. And I said, well, what are we surprising the person with? She's like, it's a freak show, you know, BDSM. She's like, any kind of bondage, really. She's like, but you have to keep it indoors.
No, it's for sale.
Oh. But you,
so cute.
houses and bondage. So you got to keep it indoors, you know. She's got to wear clothes to the front door.
So it's like an eyes wide shut sort of situation.
Right. So
yeah.
I was
reading. It's for sale too.
Yeah, I don't want to live on this side of the freeway now.
No.
And so these are the Freak Show House Rules 3.0 PDF. You can electronically sign it for your convenience. And it goes into great detail about you need to sanitize your toys before you bring them.
Well, that's a given.
And if you're going to watch, you know, like what the distance is between you and the other parties.
Right. No wall touching.
Right. But what really killed me was number 12. Mm-hmm. And after all of that, the Freak Show House Rule number 12 says absolutely under no circumstances are you allowed to smoke.
Well, yeah. Because nobody wants tobacco on their genitalia if you're smoking and then perhaps, you know, partake in. So when is this party?
Well, it was last Saturday.
Oh,
But I had not bring my my unicorn onesie and my bag of sex toys, so I felt like I would be out of place. But I did send a list of questions, like, is there a cover charge? Right? I thought that was appropriate. I'd never been to one of those.
Well, it's possible because you would have to pay for cleanup and proper janitorial services.
That's actually in the contract. Donations are accepted for sanitation purposes.
I like it.
Number 2, is tipping appropriate? I don't know.
I mean, who would you necessarily have to tip?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Sanitation committee or?
Yeah, you can stay afterwards to be part of that. So, like, do you bring a hostess gift?
Right. Okay.
Right. I
see how that would be like a bottle of lube or maybe some lube chocolates and a bottle of wine.
And I was just gonna like not be weird about it and just bring a bun cake. You know, I figured they might be hungry with all that activity.
Or like a boob cake.
Boob cake, yeah, but I didn't have any preparation early enough. So, the big one, will I be doing any running? Right? Because I need to know if I need to bring sneakers. Not really sure.
I don't know necessarily that running would be involved.
I just really didn't feel like it was out of the ordinary to ask.
I mean, maybe like what extent of latex do I need to wear? Is proper attire kind of thing. Like, is it slip and slide sort of situation?
What's the male to female ratio?
Right. Do I need to have gripper socks?
Gripper, like the yoga socks.
Yeah.
And I have those gloves too that they make for yoga now with the handle grips on them.
You possibly
would have been prepared. I did have my yoga bag in the car.
So, that would be something that I would.
Yeah, but if they go to this kind of great length for a surprise birthday party, I'd like to see what they just do on a regular Tuesday night. Yeah. And the last one was, did this person really ask for an orgy birthday celebration? And is he single by chance?
I just say, will there be midgets?
Right. That was actually his real birthday party. They did have midgets. It goes on to say. So she said, no, tips
like a lot of fun.
He did. He does sound like a lot of fun. But tips were not necessary.
Oh, okay.
And I only need running shoes if I create a scene, which I thought maybe was appropriate to let me know that.
Yeah.
It is a surprise birthday party. Oh, there it was. His planned party last night was dwarf wrestling.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, everybody does dwarf wrestling, but I mean, is there going to be like midgets involved in the orgy? Is my question.
I don't know. I didn't go. I was really surprised that I didn't go, but I think next time I'll just stop by.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think I should go with you.
Just going to visit a builder in Austin. That's the kind of stuff I got roped into after dinner.
Mm-hmm. See that?
Just when you're out on the road looking at houses, you never know where it's going to take you.
You never know. It's always important you have a proper bag with all the tools, accoutrements, if you will.
Well, I always keep an extra pair of heels. Yes. Toilet paper.
Toilet paper's a must.
Rope.
Okay.
You don't really know, but I feel like rope is good. And a hunting knife.
Right.
To cut the rope.
Is it good? Duct tape, possibly?
I think I have some Scotch tape, but
it doesn't really do the job, if you ever need to restrain something. Do the hello.
I can't hear you. This is Tasha. Hello. Hello. Can I help you? Yes? I'm sorry, it's really windy. I can barely hear you. Who's this? Hello? Might be a client. He's in a wind tunnel.
They'll call back. Ooh, that one's Visbo. We should go back.
We should. We have a lot of places to stop on the way back.
Okay.
Up, here he is again. Let's see.
Okay.
This is Tasha. Yes, that's much better. I am not on campus at the moment. I am running behind. Is she... Oh, she's not coming? Oh, no. Okay, are you working today? Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just call you when I get back. I had to go to Bastrop. And what I'll probably do is just take all the paperwork for me and then do it, and then call you when I have some questions. That way you don't have to sit there and watch me do it. Yeah? Okay. Well, have a good day. All right. All right, bye. Somebody wanted me to help them with their taxes. Oh. I also do that in my spare time.
Understandable. I used to. I don't have time anymore.
We should probably do our own taxes.
I know. There's that. There is that. This physician heal thyself, isn't it? Like,
yes.
Accountant, settle your books before thy is settling other people's books.
That sounds like a commandment we should work on. Because you need to buy a house, so you definitely need to file your taxes. I have no idea where we're going, by the way.
No, I don't either. Are we in Bastrop yet?
We are about to go through the state park. And there's the city of Bastrop, so we need to get the address in here of where we're actually going.
Okay.